all of us experience is shame in some areas of our life, things that we think we should do. I have always loved Scripture. As a child, I went to many Sunday school classes where my teachers admonished me about the importance of memorizing Scripture. I was never very good at it. And through the years as an adult, I took many classes, read many books, had many flashcards. I did all kinds of things, but it just never worked. If you've been around me for long, you know that I do quote Scripture in the coaching that I do and the speaking that I do, but I've always felt ashamed that I couldn't actually give the chapter and verse. I mentioned that in a group that I was with recently, and one of the attendees said the chapters and verses were not put there by God. They were put there by man. Wow. I just felt such relief, and I actually did some search on it and saw that they were not added till around 1200, and they were put there by Stephen Langdon, who was the Archbishop of Canterbury, and he did it to make Bible study easier for people. I shared that story with my business partner, Andrea Anderson, who often enlightens me with something that I never thought of, and she said, that was a finding system for the Scripture, which is exactly what Productive Environment Institute offers for people to help them find their paper and find their digital information. I was astounded at that and thought, how amazing how these words mean so much. But mostly I was relieved that I didn't have to feel guilty anymore. I didn't have to feel shame anymore about the fact that I couldn't remember the chapter and verse where that information came. One of the things that all of us experience is shame in some areas of our life, things that we think we should do. But the Scripture says, I know the plans I have for you. And your plan may be different from someone that you admire. And if you're having trouble finding the information you need, whether it's paper or digital, don't be ashamed to ask. Because we have created these amazing boot camps where people get together. They learn with each other, they work with each other, they have accountability, and they have a system so that they can find the information they need whenever they need it. Just like the chapters and verse, I can look up on my phone and I don't have to remember where it is. I can look up the verse and it will tell me what the chapter and verse is. How wonderful our God is in the way He blesses us with the right people at the right time to help us deal with the things about which we feel shame.